Oh my God.
All right, so do you want me to?
Yeah, please
All right, Luffy has star level AP.
prove that.
Okay, so he beats this guy named Hody Jones who eats these energy pills. The energy pills are exponential, so every time he takes one, his power doubles, and
Do
then
you mind?
he should have eaten at least 40.
Why 40?
Okay, because a human can fit 40 in his mouth, and Hody Jones is like way bigger than a human, and he stuffs his mouth with, so that should be at least 40.
How big are the pills?
The pills are not microscopic, but they're really small compared to him. There's like a shot where he's holding one, and like they're smaller than his fingernail.
Uh, who does Hody Jones scale to?
He gets beaten by Luffy. And
Anybody else?
looking
Yeah.
scans, does it really matter? I'm using Luffy here. All right, so if you look at scans, as you can see, the first thing I dropped is the explanation of the pills. Single dose making you 2 times stronger. Another dose making you 2 times on top of that. Then here, the second one, he's eating them after Luffy's like beating him up. And then if you see on the left middle, the far left middle panel, his mouth is like filled with those dark red beans, which are the energy pills. And then yeah, a human can fit 40, and then he can fit and he's like bigger than a human, and he can stuff his mouth. So that should be at least 40.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously this doesn't mean something if I don't have a basis for it. Luffy pre time skip has like city level AP durability a lot, and like, are you fine with that?
Sure.
Okay, and then Usopp as well should also have city level durability because he takes attacks that damage the rest of the Straw Hats, who should also scale to Luffy somewhat.
Okay.
And then when Usopp sees this guy in his base form, he like gets scared of him after he like does an AP feat. So it should be safe to say that his base is city level, and then you add these multipliers that gets him to high dwarf star level, and then you
Can you
just
show?
apply Luffy's multipliers. Hmm?
Can you show AP feet?
The AP feat.
Mm-hmm.
The AP feat doesn't matter. It's like he does a feat, and then Usopp he like looks at it and he's like, "Oh, this is scary." Well, give me a second. My dad's calling. My mom's calling.
All right.
All right. So let me show you the feat. It does the feat doesn't the feat itself doesn't really matter. It's just that Usopp gets terrified.
All right.
Okay. Time skip. Okay. Well, this I'm looking in the scan server. The scans are not loading. Just give it a second.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Looking. It's posting. Looking at scans. As you can see, Cody Jones shows off this feat. And then if you look at bottom left, Usopp is like scared. He's like, "Oh, this is ridiculous amounts of strength, despite being city level durability." So that means Cody Jones should scale to Usopp at bare minimum. You apply the 40 pills he takes, which is exponential, and that gets him to high dwarf star. And then if you apply Luffy's multipliers and him surpassing Gear 4 in base, that also gets into star level through those multipliers.
Okay.
Are you fine with that?
Uh, hold on. How strong is Whitebeard compared to him?
Whitebeard? Well, on Wano, Kaido like has a flashback of Whitebeard, and he thinks Whitebeard is like a good fight for him. So if like he scales to Kaido at bare minimum due to that statement, and then Luffy scales above Kaido, Oh, sorry, my fault. And that Kaido was beating up a stronger Luffy, then Whitebeard should also scale to that.
How big is the One
Anyways,
Piece?
why should I answer that? What's the relevance to that? It's debate.
Uh, there's a statement that says Whitebeard can destroy the world, right? And
Yeah,
if
but
you
I'm
were,
not using that statement, am I?
nah,
Yes, sir.
I find sure I accept start level AP.
All right, and for speed, Luffy should be around 2,000 times the speed of light.
I can show that.
Okay, pre-timescape, he dodges photons. Let me get that. Uh, here I'm posting the explanation for the photons. I'm about to drop the scans. You just find it. Oh my goodness, I thought I had them. This is some bullcrap. Let me let me go get the scans here. All right, here it is. And then here's him dodging it again. Okay. All right. If you look at scans, like I said, the first panel shows us that like these are photons, and then he literally hits the photons off of the racket, and there's like a little light speed effect there with the glistening that Oda likes to use a lot.
Light
And then
can
he
bend.
restarts off.
You heard me?
What do you say?
I said light can't bend, and he bends light at the second panel.
Did I say this is light? It said it's made of photons. But the reason why photons are the only things that can travel at the speed of light is because of how light they are. And if these are photons and they're getting reflected off of a mirror, that should just mean they're traveling at light speed and not necessarily our light. You understand?
Where does it say that is photons?
In the first scan I dropped, it's that really ugly dude. He's like, it's an atom that's not yet discovered by scientists. Anything from life forms, so blah blah blah. Yeah, shows.
Am I wait? Where hold on. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Okay, fair enough.
And the reason, and like this should put Luffy at least 7 times above light, because you know like what a blitz is, right?
Yeah.
According to VSBW, a blitz is like 7 times faster, and then Luffy should just meet the requirements here because he doesn't even get hit by any of these unless, and the only time he does get hit by them, it's like when he's off guard. Then afterwards, he literally just dodges a whole bunch of them.
Can you show the 7 times faster feat or the statement?
Uh, okay, from VSBW.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. It's in the content revision section, as it says so at the bottom, where it's like right under VSBW wiki forum. It just says content revision. People who do the content revisions are the people who run the site, and they just say, "Yeah, this is about 7 times."
Okay, sure.
All right, so this puts Luffy at 7 times. Gear 2 should be 5 to 10 times multiplier in speed. Want to
Can
know
you
why?
show that?
Or you,
Yeah.
okay? So, uh, okay, let me just get it. So, Jaja, download this. Oops,
Mhm.
download this. Okay, look in chat. It says, certainly here are the given translations for that phrase there from a data book. It's like data book green, I think. It says power and speed extraordinary. Even a Rokushiki practitioner cannot anticipate it. beyond power and speed. Even a master of Rokushiki cannot see through it. Just basically goes on to explain it's like, oh, even someone as skillful as like Rob Lucci, who was clashing with Luffy earlier, can't even see it. And a speed blitz is like 7 times. So you can just imagine a perception blitz should be like above that. Let's just say 10 to like round it out.
Round it up.
To round it out, because like speed blitz and perception blitz are like two different things. Like you can
Mm-hmm.
get speed blitz by like really, really slow things, but to perception blitz a human, you need to be moving at like the speed of sound. I'm only using 10 times to use a round multiplier.
Okay, sure.
All right. So Luffy surpasses his gears in base form post time skip. Are
Can
you
you
fine
prove
with that?
that? No.
Okay,
Can you prove?
the reason why is because it took 1 month. They took 1 month of training in Udon prison to surpass his gear 4, which is above gear 2.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Okay, it took 1 month of training in the Udon prison to surpass his gear 4, which is above gear 2, by the way. And it took just 1 month to surpass it in like every stat.
Okay, can you prove all the gears boost your speed?
All the gears, only gear 2 and gear 4 and gear 5 shit. Gear 3 is a stat is a AP increase. Gear 4 is like gear 2 plus 3, but to the but like amped, and then gear 5 is above all of that. So the gear 4 thing. Let me get the Doflamingo statement.
Okay.
So I'm getting sick of having these scans, but like they're so buried in my camera roll.
Sam got like 50.
Where it is? Okay, here it is. Here, this is the first time. This is the first time Luffy uses Gear 4, right? At least post time skip. Uh, Previously he was using Gear 2, which is the speed increase, and Gear 3, which is the power increase on him. And then after he goes Gear 4, he's beating up Doflamingo. He's like, oh, he's hardening his skin with armament. And then he's using tensile force to raise his power several times beyond the limit. And tensile force is like basically why a rubber band will go far, like the more you pull it back on your finger before it snaps and let go. You understand? So it's like even
Mhm.
though he says power, because he also mentions tensile force, the power should also apply to speed. Several means 3 or 4. Let's just go with the low ball of 3.
Sure. So he's 3 times faster when you use gear 4?
Yeah, and then he surpasses this in base, and then he can stack observation hockey on top of it, which is like another gear 4 increase. So it's like he surpasses it in base, another 15 times amp, and then and then gear 5 should just be above that.
Why
So
is
his
gear 5?
base, to like, I forgot to mention this earlier, right? To
Mm.
just the reason why this is 2,000 times is because pre-time skip, because of the gear 2 thing, and then the dodging photons thing, he's like 35. Sorry, not my fault. 70 times faster than light, and then he surpasses that in base. Stacks gear 4 on it 2 times, and then stacks observation on it, which is another gear 4 amp, which should be above 2,000 times.
2000?
Yeah, above 2,000. I can do the math real quick.
Sure.
All right. So that'd be 7 times 10. Okay, times 15, times 15, times 15. That would be 236,000 times. My fault, not 2,000. All
Can
right.
you
So Luffy is 236,000 times the speed of light, and he's star level in AP. Yeah.
can you post the equation in scans?
Okay. Here. Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah, the 7 times is because he's a blitz level above light in base. Then gear 2 is 10 times that. He surpasses that in base, and then he can stack gear 4, which is the first 15, and then he surpasses gear 4, which is another 15, and then he can and then with observation hockey, he can also react to people 15 times faster, and then that's another 15.
Okay, give me a second.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm just looking for Luffy's speed scan.
Which one is it? Because I probably know what it is.
Okay, here. It's Kaido. Kaido using. Hold on. Is the one that says Kaido's light speed and he's relative to Gear 5 Luffy. So therefore he should
Ooh, okay, yeah, just give me the scan where it says either lights.
okay. That's what I was trying to find. Here, I'll just show you a scan of Luffy getting blitzed.
Okay, I mean, I know Luffy got blitzed, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
was it in Gear 5 or was it in like base?
Gear 4.
Gear 4? Gear 4? That was before the 1 month of training. So I already told you about that. I didn't specify exactly, but when I said he surpasses Gear 4 in 1 month of training, that was the Gear 4 that got blitzed beforehand. So that isn't relevant.
Can you show the evidence of him training for 1 month and surpassing it?
We already moved on from that.
Hold on, okay. Mm,
I mean, I'll just tell you. But I'm not gonna prove anything. I'll just tell you for the sake of telling you so you can understand. In the story, Luffy, that scene where he gets blitzed when he's in Gear 4, that's when he
mhm.
gets like out, and then that's when he gets put into prison, and then like a month later, like passes between like Act 2 and Act 3, and then after the 1 month of training, he goes and raids Kaido's place, and that's when Kaido like tries to do the same exact move on him again. Luffy reacts to it, and then Kaido's like he says, yeah, this is going to be a good fight this time.
And you're not going to prove any of that?
Yeah, because we're already moved on. I'm just telling you so like you can have more knowledge on it.
Okay.
That's just what happens.
Mm, okay. How about this scan?
Which scan?
The one I post.
Oh, okay. Let me check. Well, so what is this?
Kaido tagging Luffy.
They can be relative, cool, whatever. But you haven't showed me where like Kaido's only stated light speed.
Okay. I'm going to try to find it.
Wait, hold on. If you're
What?
gonna you already conceded that like base Luffy pre time skip is 7 times faster than light. So if you find that scan that says light speed, it's probably just like a figure of speech. It's like probably just translated as a figure of speech in Japanese, or it's just not the case. If you already conceded that Luffy's 7 times faster than base.
He can be faster, but that could be due to precognition.
to precognition. Before pre-time skip, he didn't have observation.
Can you show that?
Okay, so you know what the time skip is? The time skip is to learn hockey. And like Rayleigh explains hockey to Luffy. He wouldn't have to explain it if he had observation because he explains all three types.
All right. Mm, hold on.
So it doesn't seem like you're gonna find anything since you basically already conceded to my speed skill. So I suggest you try to skill Naruto above. Oh yeah, before we move on, by the way, are you fine with Luffy having Durineg?
Show that.
Okay, where is the scan? Okay, here it is. It says it can penetrate the enemy's interior and destroy them from the inside. That's Luffy's fist, by the way.
I'd argue that. Wait, can I argue Naruto now? Like how he would.
Yeah, you can argue
During.
Naruto. Basically, the reason why I brought this up, it's like if you win like AP and durability, but you don't
Mhm.
win speed, Luffy can still win by like Duranegging him. Understand?
Okay. Yeah.
So go skill Naruto.
Okay. First of all, Naruto is able to handle Durineg. He surpasses it.
Well, were we talking about Ross and Shuriken?
Yep.
Ross and Shuriken attacks the skin cells not from the inside, so it's like it can surpass that version of Duraneg, but this one uh attacks from the inside out.
Prove that it targets the skin cells.
It's just stated.
It's not stated that it's the skin exactly.
It just says, okay, let me just get it
I mean, I have the skin right here.
posted though.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Never mind. That's just base Rasen Shuriken. Uh, I think this is the one here.
Okay, well, okay, he's not strong enough to withstand it now, right? But the one okay, let me just get you the scan where it says the Ross and Shuriken attacks the cells.
Sure.
Okay, chapter
Skin.
3.
Okay.
Naruto, show all chapters. 339. Where is it? Here it is. Bro, what the hell is up with all these hentai ads? What the hell?
Oh yeah.
It's just crazy. Fails the first time. Okay.
What happened?
So I'm just reading through the chapter because it fails the first time. I'm trying to get when it actually succeeds.
Okay.
That's when Hashi explains it. This is such a cool ass scene. Oh, I swear Kakashi explains this shit. Where is it?
It doesn't exist.
We don't exist.
Damn. Should I fold?
Yeah, I can see
I
it. Does anyone have that scan?
Hey, give me a second. I'm about to go. Use the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Is Victor here?
Yeah.
Do you have that scan where like it's explained what the Rasen Shuriken does?
Yeah.
Can you drop it, please?
I got you. There's multiple scans. There's two different data books for it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm retarded. He already dropped it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Chakra shaped like small swords directly severs the meridians connecting body cells.
You find the scan?
You already dropped it for me. You see that first Rasen Shuriken scan you posted?
Yeah.
If you look at the bottom left, it says chakra shaped like small swords directly severs the meridians connecting the cell's body. That's the description of the Rasen Shuriken's during that.
Where?
It says the first scan you posted, bottom left. Chakra shaped like small swords attacks the meridians connecting the body cells. That's the only form of for a Durnek that Naruto surpasses, not internal destruction.
The body cells?
Yeah, it says okay, look at the first I'm gonna reply to
Yeah,
it.
I see it, but like, how does that imply? Is the yeah, I see it, bro. But how does that imply that's targets the human? Uh, what were you even arguing? Like, what were you arguing before?
I was saying that like it only affects like the external layer, which is like the skin. As you can see in the diagram, there's on the right side of the diagram there's empty space, and on the left side there's a bunch of cells. So unless you're saying it's like some weird diagram that's showing the organs, then why aren't there extra cells on the right side? It's probably just the skin cells on the outside.
Okay, sure. Naruto is able to tank internal damage, or sorry, resist
Nope,
it. Yep,
nope,
he
that's
doesn't.
not internal. That's not internal.
Neji?
Neji? Well, that's
Yes,
through the
Neji.
nine tail. Okay, well, the issue is that's through the nine tails' help, and Luffy can continuously use these Durneg attacks. Like there's a point where Naruto would just straight up die because the healing takes time.
He straight up what?
He would just straight up die. The only reason he can withstand it is because of Kurama, and that takes time to happen. So I'm saying, and Luffy in character uses a barrage of attacks. So therefore, even if you're saying, well, he could resist it because of Kurama's regen, this regen probably wouldn't be fast enough. If like let's say best case scenario, you have Luffy and Naruto relative in speed. Luffy has techniques where he can hit Naruto like a whole bunch of times, like in a really short instance, and then that would just probably kill Naruto in the end, anyways, because of how many attacks there are. Because like there's just a point where he just dies. It's not like it can. It's not like Marco where he can regen it instantly. You know, so you understand? Huh?
Apply Duraneg to like his multiple attacks. Doesn't he only attack once with his Duraneg?
No, he's always no, he's always when he pulls up to the rooftop, he's constantly using that Duraneg I showed you because like that's the whole reason he learned it. Because when he first fought Kaido, he couldn't even. All he did was push his weight back. He couldn't even leave a scar, leave any damage whatsoever, not even leave a scratch. So that's like for him to not be able to use it consecutively, when especially when he has year two techniques where he can do that, it's just kind of odd. So it's like that's the rationalization for him being able to do it.
Okay. Hold on. Doesn't Kaido survive Duroneg?
Well, that's a different verse.
Well, I'm
Kakashi just states in the series that you can't strengthen your organs. It's like that's just a rule in Naruto, but I don't think it's necessarily a rule in One Piece.
okay. Let me find another Duroneg for Naruto.
I don't think they're nice not gonna fly. Like
I bel
the ash bones, like they only hit Naruto's clones, and they all just disintegrate after getting hit by that.
No, I'm talking about Kaguya's vacuum waves.
Vacuum waves,
hmm
where she like stabs someone with those piercing things.
No, she like shoots out like Neji's air palms.
Yeah,
They go past Duroneg, right? Or they are Duroneg, and then Kaguya has them to a greater extent.
and I already told you, right? Kurama's regen is limited. It still takes time for him to be able to regen stuff. And again, I said best case scenario, if you even want to get this through, you'd have to get Naruto to Luffy's level of speed, which is 200,000 times the speed of light.
Can you show Kurama interfering with Duroneg?
You said it yourself. You said against Neji, Naruto gets hit by it, and then Naruto uses Kurama so he can open up his pathways, and then
He used
so he can continue fighting after getting Durineg.
I didn't
Remember that?
say Kurama.
Yes, you did. You said okay. Well, you said okay. Even if you didn't say Kurama specifically, you know Kurama's the reason why Naruto didn't lose that round. Because after he gets hit with in all his Tenketsu points, Kurama just like activates his chakra. Naruto gets a amp, and then he beats Neji due to it.
I mean, he reactivates his chakra, so
Mm, pretty sure it's just Naruto. Sorry, I'm pretty sure it's just Kurama's chakra at that point.
can you prove that?
Okay, well, what do you think happened then? What do you think happened then in that scene? No, I'm not about to go. I'm not about to go fetch this part one scan. I don't feel like it. But what do you think actually happened in that scene? That should just give you the answer there.
Okay. Hold on.
And
I'll
even
find this.
then, even if I were to drop that, you realize Sasuke stabs Naruto through the lung, and then Naruto regens that after a short bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like it takes time for him to heal. So if Naruto just like has all his organs bursted and just dies, then Kurama wouldn't be able to regen anymore. That's why I said you should probably just argue speed instead.
Okay.
Okay, so how fast is Naruto?
Let me find speed feats.
Okay, well, do you have like a end number in mind? Like,
No. I mean, he's at least much faster than light.
Hmm?
I said he's at least much faster than light.
Like, if you were to put a number on it, like, what would you say?
Over Luffy's number.
Oh, so okay, go ahead and go ahead.
Let me go and find something. Hmm. You know the feat where Momoshika absorbs chakra from beyond his dimension?
Oh my God, show me.
What? Show you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Jesus.
And the Naruto scale is way above Momoshiki
Show me this in the manga.
in the manga. Why?
Yeah. Because like we've been using manga the entire time. You drop like manga only scans. I've been dropping manga scans. This
It's a
could
light
I
novel.
don't know where I've never seen this before. This could just be some any old guy lying. So I want to see this from the manga.
It's from the light novel.
Is the light novel canon to the manga?
Yes,
Prove that.
it doesn't interfere with any of the Boruto.
Okay, so that's just an argument for ignorance. Just because there is no evidence as to why it's like okay, just because there's a lack of evidence as to why it isn't the case doesn't mean it is the case. Find other evidence.
It's from the Boruto movie.
Is the Boruto movie canon to the manga? I think that I think that's pretty contradictory since it's a movie and this is a manga.
Uh, the creator of Boruto supports the movie.
Okay, so you realize creators support spin-offs all the time, and spin-offs by definition are just not canon.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me find other speed feeds then. Fuck. Here, I'll just pose the Naruto dodging Madara's light thing as one, and then prove that Madara scales much above Naruto scales above that in Boruto for
And
now.
put a multiplier to it.
Multiplier?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many times faster is he than this base 1 feet, assuming it's light speed? Because I just want to speed this up.
All right. Hmm. Here's the Raikage one, and he does that at point blank. And then let me find multipliers.
Oh my god. You realize the right cog. Okay, wait. Again, you're gonna need to put multipliers on this. Because I'm pretty sure even if you say like, oh, this is 72 times faster than the Raikage, who's light speed, and then he gets like 1,000 times faster, that's still 72,000 times, which is nowhere near 236,000 times. So please just tell me what is like the end goal? Like how many times faster does Naruto get from this point in time? Because if you just end up not being able to prove it, then that'd just be a waste of time, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
So are
Mhm.
you there, Fire?
Yeah, I'm just looking for speed scans. Here, hold
Ah.
You know the Sasuke Risuden novel?
Is that canon to the manga?
Why isn't it canon?
Hey, that's not my burning game.
Uh, um, let me see if it's canon. I mean, there's nothing that states it isn't canon.
That's another argument from English. Just because there's a lack of evidence doesn't mean it's the opposite. Come on.
All right, all right, all right, all right. You know the feat where adult Naruto dodges photons in base without chakra?
That happens in the novel, and I don't think the novels are canon.
Okay, let me try to prove it's canon at least.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there's a timeline of all the novels.
Okay. Again, I'm going to remind you spin-offs, for example, let's say a Dragon Ball spin-off, right? Happens
Mhm.
in like the 10-year time skip uh between the Kid Buu fight and the end of Z. Let's say there's a spin-off that takes place there. Just because it fits in the timeline doesn't necessarily mean it's canon. You'd have to find other things that match up to it.
It's supported by Jump, and Jump. Well,
Okay, again, we can go back to spin-offs. Spin-offs aren't canon, but they're technically quote unquote official material because they're licensed. They have the approval of the author. They're sometimes like even, for example, let's say in a manga, they're sometimes even posted on the same sites as the OG manga. But again, that doesn't necessarily prove canonicity. It's just a spin-off.
so it being supported by author doesn't prove it's canon.
Yeah. Because like
Why?
again, I told you a spin-off, it's not canon, right? But a spin-off has to be supported by the author to go through because it's his intellectual property. You understand that?
Yeah.
So again, doesn't mean it's canon.
Okay. Are you fine with Delta's light beams being light speed?
Okay, yeah, and if Naruto dodges them, that's like okay, faster than light. But then you're using adult six pass Sage Mode Naruto, and that's the form he dodges them in. So that's just vaguely FTL, which is still way below 236,000 times the speed of light.
Okay. Eighth grade guy can bend space with Spear Seed, and that's way faster than light. I'll try to find a calculator for it.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's due to speed, or is that due to like the chakra pressure coming from it?
You need to have a speed to bend space.
Okay, but you realize chakra interacts with. Oh, hold on. You know what?
What?
Even if he's faster than light, how many times faster is adult Naruto compared to that guy?
Good question here. Let me. Okay. Well, eighth grade guy is barely able to destroy the God Tree, and Naruto destroys it in base with the Rasen Shuriken.
Yeah, that's
Lava
an
Star.
AP feat, not that's an AP feat, not a speed feat. Cool.
Nah, but I'm saying that guy being able to bend space, and then Naruto being. Never mind, I dropped that argument.
I right. I'll give you one last chance because normally you're not. I'm not supposed to like let you have this many speed skills.
Okay.
It's even like all over the place. I'll give you one last chance, man.
Give me a second. Sorry, I'm looking for feats.
All right. Fire, if you tried like 5 times, you couldn't even put a number to how fast Naruto is. I doubt any feat right now would save you.
You're probably right.
Bruh, he muted.
For the
Where
skin?
give me some
Oh,
time.
right here.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Um,
Diego is 37 years old. He is 37. Fire, I'll give you 1 more minute, bro. We ain't gonna drag this out forever, man.
yes, sir. Here.
Okay,
This is
how
the.
many times faster? How many times faster is adult Naruto than this?
Let me find a multiplier.
I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that shit's not gonna be over 200,000 times.
Okay, I'm still gonna find it.
Okay, but if it's not over 200,000 times, then you lose. So I suggest you use your time sparingly.
Okay. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, bro. Even if I'm like 100% generous, the highest I can ever see, like adult Naruto being like above like teen Naruto, It'd probably be like 1,000 times. And even then, that's still nowhere near 200,000 times. Please, I'm telling you. Nah, I'm
Concede?
not
What you
gonna.
saying?
I said you should probably just concede because there's no multiplier that I've ever seen that gets you 200,000 times.
Okay.
You concede?
Wait. No, give me like 5 more minutes.
3 more minutes. I have to go
What the
shopping
fuck?
with my mom
All
first.
right, fine.
Yeah, I have to go shopping soon. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Why the fuck did I give you that speech? Oh my fuck. All right.
We've been waiting for 50 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'll just say for now that Naruto's transformations are an exponential increase.
Yeah, but if his base isn't light speed, if you can't find anything for that, that doesn't mean shit.
His base? Sure, I can find that.
There is no base speed, I swear. Goodness gracious, we just concede.
I'm not conceding. I gotta find his. Oh my god.
Bro, we've been debating for
Bro, it's been
50
like 20
minutes.
minutes. Okay,
We've been
okay,
debating for 50 minutes, man.
okay. All I have to do is prove that the novels are canon. Hold on.
But we already moved on from the novels like 3 times, bro. I'm not letting you do that shit again. I'd just be backtracking at that point. He muted.
How much time do I have left?
2 minutes.
All right, sure, I concede.
All right.
All right.
Debate, man.
No.
Hey, Rico,
Well,
you
sure. Wait, go ahead.